afford this. Great. So we have this coaching call today. I'm super excited. I'm super happy for everybody who is joining right now. I hope you can get me properly. You can hear me very, very well. It's an amazing day that all of you have been able to be here. I'm looking forward to have more people joining. And those who have not joined are also going to be joining us. Don't worry, guys. I'm actually on very heavy clothing. But you know what? I'm better now than I was yesterday. And I'm excited, okay? So I'm going to be better. Yesterday, I know we stopped the class midway and I had to take that break. Yeah, I slept immediately. But you know what, guys? Thank you so much for your prayers and good wishes because today your coach is healthy. I've actually done a lot of things today. I'm telling you. And yesterday I did a lot of nothing. And that's a beautiful thing. You can imagine. You can do a lot of nothing and still have a business that is working for you. You have a business that is generating you income. That is what I want us to keep working towards because the dream is true. It's possible to achieve that dream. Okay. So I'm very, very much excited. I love teaching this thing. I can teach this 24/7 throughout. Why? Because I have so much passion. And not just passion. I have a conviction that it can change somebody's life. When you sell information, right? When you sell information, you are on the path to success or software. I have not tried software, but I'm telling you, the wealth is in selling softwares and selling information, not physical products. You sell information. You know what? We could charge even for these Zoom calls. People charge 30 minutes, $100 for 30 minutes of a Zoom call, right? And you could be able to get clients to do this. Whatever you know, you just need an audience. Okay, you cannot sell to an empty room. You need an audience. Show them what you got. Okay, demonstrate what you can do for them. Then go ahead and charge whatever price you want. Of course, you need to be reasonable when you're charging. Don't charge too low. Charge high ticket so that you can deliver high ticket value. Is that okay? You can deliver high ticket value very, very soon. You'll find people booking for your one-on-one. One-on-one for 1 hour, physical class must be very expensive. All right? Because you are having to deliver and appear yourself in person. So all I'm saying is you're just starting. The starting is always difficult. All right? It's an uphill climb. It's an uphill climb. But when you get at the top, the whole world opens. I don't know whether anybody here who has ever gone to Mount Longonot or Ngong Hills. I think those are the two mountains I have gone. When I went to Mount Longonot, it's very tough to get at the top, right? But then when you get at the top and then you do the crater, when you're at the highest point, guess what happens? You look all over the world and you feel like a king. You feel like the whole world is yours. That's how it feels even in the affiliate marketing. When you are starting, it's going to be hard. I promise you, nobody finds it easy. But when you get at the top, the whole world opens. Okay? The whole world is going to open. I'm super excited because today I have an amazing, wonderful success story that I'm going to be sharing with you. But because I want you to listen to what I have, I'm going to bring the success story to the end. So you listen to what I've prepared for you, and then I'll bring the story when we are approaching to the end because super excited. And I asked my friend Macharia. He has been our student since we had AMAP. And then he's actually one of the people who pushed and he said, we need something that can work. And we produced DMR. We're super excited. We are super proud for DMR. We're making it better every single day. But when we produced DMR, he used the skills and the methods we teach inside DMR plus the coaching calls. Let me tell you, if there is something you miss, it is attending coaching calls. Do not take them for granted. Don't take them for granted. I promise you. Anyone who misses the coaching calls, my dear friend, you miss a lot. So we moved from there, we produced DMR, and this guy went ahead. He is in a completely different niche. He is in the health niche. Guys, you're going to be excited. Let me not share everything. He's an amazing teacher. He lives in Nakuru County, very far from me. We have never met in person. But today he just called me and he said, super excited. I'm super happy. I'm very proud of what you did. Right now, I have two sales. And guess what he did? He went and created his own digital product. He's not promoting DMR. Okay, that is awesome. I really don't force anybody to promote DMR. We are doing a lot of sales with DMR ourselves, I and Lucy. And of course, when we have you, if you believe in the product, you can promote it, but we don't force it through your throat. Please make sure you promote DMR. No, we don't do that. But guess what? He's an amazing dad, right? And he doesn't want to be a teacher forever, just like me. He's amazing. That is cool. So he has goals and he works on his goals every single day. So today he stepped out and he decided, I'm going to do it. After doing all the work and really struggling, it has not been easy for him. It has not been easy for Lucy. Neither has it been easy for me. At the end of the day, if it was easy, everybody could be successful, right? But if you look at the challenges you have gone through your life up to where you are right now, has it been easy? So why don't you want to do what it takes to take this and change your life? Because this will change your life until people will not recognize you. People will look at you and they will not recognize you if only you allow yourself to work. DMR is a program. It does not work. Okay? There is no program. There is no coaching that works if you don't work. Do you understand? Whether you buy courses and trainings and books, if you don't work you yourself, no program works. Can this laptop put itself on? Can it play a video? Tell me. It cannot until I am the one to do it. So your personal effort matters a lot. You have to let the work to work for you. I'm not calling you lazy. I promise you. I'm not calling you lazy. But I know you're not putting enough effort. You are not putting enough effort, the one that you deserve to put. You are keeping some effort to yourself. If you want to call yourself lazy, sometimes I call myself lazy, like yesterday. But guess what? When I am healthy like today, I did a lot of content. All right? Until I started coughing again because I'm talking a lot. All right? I didn't go live. This is the live I'm going right now. But I'm giving myself the grace to get better because when I am healthy, I don't spare any energy for myself. Okay? Every single day that passes, guys, do you realize that you are dying? Every single day that passes, look at it seriously. Every day that moves forward, your time on this world is ending. What mark do you want to leave? You know, I listened to that and I was like, I've never thought about it like that. Every day that passes, you don't want to accept the truth, I know, but I'm going to tell it to you anyway. It is true. What matters is not when. What matters is what mark will you leave behind? Are you going to leave your kids struggling? Are you going to leave your kids struggling? That is the question I'm asking you. All right? Every day, and time waits for no king, leave alone normal hustlers like you and me. Okay? All right? Every single day. Think about those kids. Think about the family you live in. Think about a legacy. Think about building something that could change your life. Open your mind to that bigness. It is not possible on unemployment. It is not. As a matter of fact, the rate at which people are losing jobs is very, very high. It is true. The rate at which people are losing jobs is very, very high. Question is this: where are those people going to go if they don't learn digital skills? If there is a time where you should be the expert who is teaching about digital marketing, it is right now. And you don't have to create the product. Just know how to come on social media and talk about it. You'll gain an audience and you'll be able to promote the products that you want. Guys, this is a blue ocean. You're just not willing to do the work. Anyway, I just wanted to press that on you because I know you can do it. I believe in each one of you, like 20, 30%. I mean, 120 and 130%. I believe so much in you. And this is exactly what Macharia has done. He's going to be joining us in just a minute. He's actually busy. Can you imagine? Let me tell you this before he comes. He told me, I'm only going to give you 10 minutes because I am so busy with my clients. Can you imagine how amazing I felt? He is telling the teacher, I only give you 10 minutes. I told him, even I was now begging, come, just say, don't even tell us that, just tell somebody it's possible. Okay? Somebody who has been wondering whether it works, come tell them it's possible. Even I'm not going to tell you what to say. You come on randomly. I will not even ask you too many questions. Just tell them it's possible so that somebody who is struggling, I know how it feels to struggle. I have been there. but you can break free. Just take a step every single day. Do it every day. Don't take a break, because when you take a break, you go back to point zero. Make a step every single day, even if it is a tiny step. Just do it. It feels like a mountain in your head, but once you do it, it is just a little tiny thing. Okay? Take a step every day. If it is content, I was talking to Shiko, I don't know whether she is here. And I told her, Shiko, you know what? Do this every day. One per day. Just do it. Not today. You do it with excitement because you feel like. Then the next time you're going to feel like, even you don't know when. Tomorrow you wake up, you got 10 views and you're like, I don't want this thing. No. You get 10 views and you wake up tomorrow like that was 10,000. The following day, even you get 70, you wake up as if it was 70,000. You don't stop. You don't judge by numbers. You do it because it matters, because you are growing. Even if the work does not work, it is working on you. You are becoming a better communicator. You are becoming a better marketer. That's what I told you guys. You are becoming a better marketer. And you cannot sell to air, or you sell to human beings. Go where they are. Speak the right way to them. You'll attract them like a magnet. You'll attract them like a magnet. Anyway, today, I have prepared amazing things for you. We are in a challenge right now. And I know most of you are not members of the challenge, but today you may learn something. I've been teaching those who accepted to do the work. Not everybody did. Most of you who are here did not do the work. I gave you the work to do on Monday. So you guys have actually hopped in. The challenge is still going on. So this is what is going to happen. We are still going to continue with our class as you guys watch us do it. So on day one, we talked about target audience and customer avatar and how to get the pain points together. On day two, what did we do on day two? Day two was yesterday when we posed, right? Am I right? Day two, there's something we did on day two. Somebody to remind me what we did on day two. But then day three is when we cut it short. So we did custom avatar. Oh yeah, we did the pain points on the day one. So today, anyway, this is a continuation of yesterday, or kind of like I'm starting over from yesterday, because we did the class halfway. My health could not allow me. I had like a crazy amount of headache, and my eyes were aching because of the ring light, and I couldn't speak. My throat was not there. I was like, I feel like sleeping right now. And just took some pills, went to sleep, heavy sleep, woke up very well, and I've been doing it. So we are proceeding from yesterday. And then what we are going to be doing today is now continuing from where we stopped. So this is like a challenge going on. And I want to teach those people who have an audience, even if it is 5 people, that you can go to speak to, so that you can build your confidence when you have a smaller number. Otherwise, you can tell Lucy, there's a day you'll be getting 200 people asking you the same thing. And you type, you talk until you are tired. And still you see the numbers are increasing. Can you imagine? 200 every single day is no joke. When you have a family, and maybe you have a job, and maybe you are like Lucy, she's a mom, she's the one getting dinner, and you have to do this and do this. You have like 10 things together and you're still one person. It's not easy. So that's how you need to be able to know that it's possible, no matter how busy you are, and you treat it like business. So let me share my screen here before we proceed. So my presentation today is going to be talking about this amazing procedure that I have used consistently in my presentations. So the best way we have been selling our programs is through presentations. And the reason why presentations work well is because somebody can be able to read, they are able to see it, and they can hear you. When those are the 3 senses of learning. As a teacher, I know the best way I can be able to teach my students is if they can hear me saying, that is audio, if they can see it, that is visual, and if they can touch it. So in this case, it is not possible for you to touch, right? You cannot be able to feel it. You cannot be able to touch it. So what I do, I insist, or I magnify on the sense of hearing and seeing. So I use visuals, I use colors, and then my message is clear. That is how I'm able to do it. Otherwise, if there was a way for people to touch, that could sell. For example, if I could print an ebook and then have it in hardcover and tell you when you buy this book, I'll be able to ship it to you. That book will automatically sell because somebody can hear, they can see, and they can touch it. Those are the 3 ways to sell anything. But if you're not doing an ebook, you're doing a course is not printable, then the best way is to improve on your skills of speaking, and you can improve on your skills of visuals or seeing. Can I tell you something? You will make so much money when you know how to speak. Can you imagine? You have been speaking all your life, but you're going to make a lot of money if you know how to speak. So I want to teach you how to speak and present so well until your audience will have no resistance but say yes. Okay? They will have no resistance but say yes because your speaking is so good. Remember, we are not lying. We are not sugarcoating. We are saying the truth, but our words are well selected. That is a skill I want to teach you. It is not, we are not just speaking for the sake of speaking. We are speaking with selected words that evoke emotion. That's why I love this. So in this presentation, I'm going to teach you how to discover, or you're going to discover exactly how to speak to the needs and pain points and the dream outcome of your target audience. That is my goal. Number 2, how to record and present to your audience with absolute confidence, because confidence is everything. Let me tell you, if we stand, you and me, we are talking about the same DMR course. We are selling the DMR program. We are speaking to the same person. Whoever has the confidence win, not the one with the best language, not the one with who has dressed properly, not the one who is the loudest, the one with confidence. Mark my words. So I want to teach you how to have confidence in what you say. It is the confidence that makes somebody buy. Make sense? So what not to do? In this case, do not be vague. Your language should not be vague. Vague means there are so many meanings in that word. It should only mean one thing. The words you select should only mean that words. And that's why I encourage you to read books, because when you read marketing books, you're able to get clear language of what to say and what not to say. Okay? Number 2, do not use difficult grammar. Difficult grammar. All right? Like if you are so much into difficult language. I have a friend of mine who knows almost every vocabulary for everyone. That's a very poor marketer, because when you are speaking or when you are when you're talking about your product, you are confident, then your language is understandable even to a grade 3. Okay, we say use a grade 3 language whenever you are speaking. And how do you know that, guys? By listening to other marketers and also by practicing, because the only way you are going to learn something is by putting practice into it. So you learn from other marketers and then you practice. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. I'm going to look into it. You're amazing. Number 3, do not use too many words on one slide. Even I was talking to Lucy and I told her, please, when you're doing slides, one word or one sentence in one slide, so that you can leave a big white space. What that does is it clears the mind of the viewer. Your audience, when they're looking at it, their mind is not confused. Their mind is white. You want them to think and listen to you only. What happens when guys are dating girls or when we are courting? What you want is them to think about you and you only. I remember when I was courting my wife here, and I'm not a dating expert, but I want to tell you this. When a guy is dating a lady, they don't want them to think about somebody else, right? They want them to think about themselves. So what you do is this: you choose words that only make them think about you. Okay? Don't talk too much, talk little, and leave all the space empty. This is a replication of how you want the mind of the person to be, because the emotion of your buyer is in your mind. Do you understand? So do not use too many words. Use one word so they can only think about you and what you are talking about. Not really actually about you, but they can think about themselves and how they can benefit from your program. Make sense? Give me sense down below here if it is making sense. Okay, give me sense down below here in the comments if it is making sense. If what I'm talking about is making sense, type sense in the comments. I want an active audience that are listening. Great. So something else. So something else. Keep your audience engaged. Is that okay? Why? Right now, I'm doing this class. I'm in my sitting room. I have my daughter here. She's watching a TV there. And even me, I might be tempted to be listening and watching and get distracted. Leave alone that. Maybe you are a mom, you're making supper, and you have to listen to this one. So you have to keep everybody engaged. Write that down. Probably I forgot, or maybe probably it is in the next slide. But keep your audience engaged. So these are things to do. Number one, use curiosity hooks. In every statement, increase curiosity. And I'll show you in just a minute with examples of how to increase curiosity so that you can be able to engage them. Even in your content, increase curiosity. Okay? We call them hooks. And I actually spoke about hooks a week ago, and we did a live example that went viral. You remember, guys? And most of you even went ahead and did it, and it went viral. The problem is you don't repeat it. You forgot to redo it. What I mean by redoing is this: once you do one content, it goes viral. Do that many times until it no longer goes viral. The platform already tells you this works. For example, we did a hook of, if you watch this before March 26th, so that time it was March 24, so I did March 26th. So right now you can repeat it and say, if you watch this video before May 12, okay? So I'm future pacing. So you see that hook, it is talking about a very near date, so there is urgency. That video right now has got over 29,000, and we are talking about 10, 11 days ago, right? Isn't that awesome? So you can be able to do that. So use curiosity hooks. Number two, use images and visuals. Use pictures. And I'll show you the tool I use. It is free of charge, and you're able to download high quality images and visuals. Okay? Use less words. I repeat this. Don't have a lot of words on your presentation. Do not have. Instead, images speak better than words. Even as a high school math teacher, when I'm teaching kids in school, my best lessons are the ones I show, not the ones I speak or write so many things. The ones I show something as an image. So sometimes I'll carry my laptop, I'll go to class, I'll show them what I am saying as an image. Guess what? Even the struggling student understands. Even you, it is the same thing. You may have a student, they are not a child, but you may have a student who is really struggling to be able to understand what you're talking about, because you want them to understand for them to make a decision. Then images makes them understand more. Be as clear as possible is very important. I said being clear is more important than being clever. Don't be anyway. Is that okay? Don't be clever. I'm in the class, right? I'll call you. All right. Then repeat your presentation. In other words, before you go to present, go through it yourself. Got it? Go through it yourself before you actually present it to your audience. So steps to prepare a presentation. When you prepare a presentation and you have an audience, you have prepared them, you have called them. This is what you do. Number one, write a good, captivating, and curiosity-driven hook. I said this, very important. In everything you do, a hook is a must. It must have a curiosity. You raise the curiosity, it must be captivating. In other words, you are increasing their need. You are actually raising their demand. You are raising their desire. For example, if I came here and told you how to make 100K per month from TikTok without having to show your face, isn't that cool? I'll be able to make so much money from a free platform, and I don't have to show my face. Look at that. I've been able to achieve 3 things with that headline alone. And then guess what? I can go ahead and explain about affiliate marketing and how they can be able to do faceless marketing. It is not false. It's actually true. Now from there, you can outline your definition from there. How to get out of debt in 90 days or less using this faceless method that works for anyone. Look at how I'm putting it. It's a curiosity-driven hook. You are debt-free. So somebody who is in debt is like, 90 days. I've been in debt for 1 year. Using this faceless method, I don't have to show my face. Works for anyone. Anybody can do it. You're like, wow. Even somebody who doesn't have debt. Guess what? You're actually attracting them because they don't have debt, right? So they can be able to make money. That's the point. Is like, I can able to make money and I don't have to show my face, it wins. Exactly how I paid over 108,000 in 67 days using my faceless money-making machine. You see how I'm actually using that hook to be able to inspire curiosity to somebody who is reading it. Because guess what? If nobody sees what you are prepared, then it was not good. Until somebody sees it and you're able to make a choice from there. All right? Someone must be able to see it. And when they see it, they'll be able to do it from there. So they must be able to see what you are preparing or the hook that you have. Now, from there, tell about you. Remember, don't do presentations without talking about yourself, but don't start with you. We don't want to hear about you. As a matter of fact, no one cares. But listen, people want to know you as a person first. Remove the opportunity, remove affiliate marketing, remove all those things that you do. Talk about you yourself first. For example, for me, you hear me saying, I'm known as a high school math teacher. Everybody knows me as a teacher. I'm a dad, so everyone knows me. I'm a family man. Okay? Everyone knows me. I started because I was in debt. I share that because that is very, very true. And not that it is relatable. It makes sense. I'm not an existing being. I'm a real human being who is a parent, who is struggling like everybody else. But I have something that I started that has changed my life. And that's what I want you to come and see. I started affiliate marketing. So share about your story, even without talking so much. At least you can build your explanation slightly, but talk about you as you are. I'm a mom of 3. I'm a public accountant. I'm a mom of 2 who is a stay-at-home mom with no job. Do you see? You're just talking about yourself with a slight story. Very important. By the way, be honest, especially with money claims. I was able to make 100K in 20 days. If it is not true, don't say it. It's not right to mislead at all. Always be honest. As a matter of fact, if you have not made money, be honest. But instead of saying I have not made money, you don't have to talk about money. Is that okay? Because when you say you have not made money, Mama, come here. Come. Pole. Oh. Ndio huyu sasa tayari anataka kufanya classes. Unataka kufanya classes? Okay. Be honest, especially with money claims. If you can avoid money claims completely, better be it. So we're saying we want to be honest. Okay, we are not misleading. We are actually talking about the honest things. So you can, if you cannot be able to talk about you, talk about somebody else. All right, talk about me. Talk about Lucy. Talk about somebody you know that they have actually made money. You don't have to talk about money because it doesn't really help talking about money. Talk about the learning. Talk about the change of life. Talk about those important things. Really, money is not really a convincing one. Okay, that's so you know, money does not convince so much. Number 3, describe your new opportunity. Be as clear as possible about what you are teaching. For example, I teach about affiliate marketing. I explain what it is, and I'm not actually explaining. I'm actually describing. I'm actually giving it in simple terms. I'm using stories. Is that okay? Using examples and stories. Like, this is how you can be able to benefit from affiliate marketing. This is how it looks like. Somebody, have you ever bought a phone from a friend? So a friend referred you to buy a phone that was similar to yours, to theirs, and you liked it and you went to buy. That's affiliate marketing. You went to buy from that shop because your friend referred you. Isn't that amazing? That's affiliate marketing. Then you give an example like that. You don't have to go into terms. It's a business where you refer somebody. No. Give an example that is so simple. State very many benefits about it. Not describing many benefits. Is that okay? State many benefits about it. Show them how it can help them achieve their dream life. How can this one help you? You can be able to pay off your debt if you are in debt. You can be able to take your kids to a better school. When you set up the autopilot system, the funnel is going to be making you money even when you sleep. The benefits. Is that okay? So you keep sharing about the benefits of it. Then use stories in almost every 3 slides because stories convert way much better. So stories convert better than theory. Okay, stories convert way much better. So don't be so much into theoretical examples. Instead, use your theories. Then now when you do that, that's when you come now to talk about your product. So you are into DMR. You don't have to give it name. Just talk about your product. Just call it an offer. So you transition to your offer. For me, it is very hard because here you feel like you're now about to ask them for money. You're not comfortable to ask somebody for their money because you are honest. Listen, you're in business. Is that okay? You are in business. So somebody has to make a choice whether to buy your product or not. And you can't judge them whether they say yes or no. It just depends with how good you did it. We call it conversion. How good can you be able now to convert from here? Just by doing it many times. So for me, because you don't want to go straight and tell them, hey, now, I want you to come and buy. You don't do that. So you say, now you have learned everything about affiliate marketing. It's your time to make the choice. Whether you want to do this alone, okay, or you want to do it with my help. Make sense? Doesn't feel like you're pitching, right? Whether you want to do it alone, or whether you want to do it with my help. Then you ask them, how many here want option A, where they are going to do it alone? Nobody wants to do it alone. I promise you. No one wants to do it alone. They want to do it with your help. Why? Because they already see you as an expert. You know that, but you still ask. How many want to do it with my help? Type 2 or type 3. Guess what? They type down below there, and then you're able to see so many people want actually to do it from your help. Okay? So option 1 is do it alone. Option B is do it with me. Ask them to respond. Again, engage. Make sure that you are getting comments, and you are getting comments as many as possible. Why? You keep them engaged. You keep them thinking about you and you alone. That is how you win. Okay? So then from there, you talk about your product. Again, benefits. You repeat the benefits you had said before. Come and repeat them here. You are not describing. Oh, module 1, we talk about affiliate marketing. Module 2, we talk about digital marketing. Module 3, that is describing, and we don't want to hear that. Yes, you can give an outlay. You can even show your screen and tell them when you log into DMR, module 1 is this, module 2 is this, module 3. You can talk about them that. But don't describe. Is that okay? Don't describe. Just tell them the benefits all the time. I want you to master this part. Benefits are the ones which sell, not features. Instead, talk about how they can achieve more results if they make a decision to buy. All right. So it is at this point when you reveal the price, okay, and how they can be able to pay. You don't have to emphasize on the price. Mention it once. Do you know why? By this time, everybody is wondering in their mind how much will it cost them. So you don't say many times. You mention the price once, and you stop there. If you don't have anything else to say, leave it there. All right. If you have more benefits, share more benefits. Make sense? Increase urgency also. So after reviewing the price, you can increase urgency and tell them you only work with a limited number of people. Tell them I only work with 5 people per 3 months. And right now, the spots are open for the 5 people who are going to take action right now, today. I'm going to work with you for the next 3 months until you see results. All you have to do is to make the choice and choose me to help you achieve your goal. Increase urgency. Very important in the business. Very important. Don't show them it is available forever. It is not. Nothing is available forever. Nothing is available forever. Yes. That's how you're able to do it. So that is how exactly you can able to do it. For those who have accepted to take the challenge, I would like you to go ahead. I'd like you to go ahead and prepare a presentation on PowerPoint. It's a free software. You can go there. You can go there, create a presentation, and actually show them how they can be able to do it. So just with the guide I've shown you, there's a recording, you can watch it again, prepare your own presentation, and be able to prepare for your people. So first of all, you have your people either in your list or in your WhatsApp group. Make sure that you gather people. Listen, don't do it without having gathered the people. Gather them. That's your audience. You cannot sell to an empty room, guys. You cannot. So step number 1, gather an audience who are going to know, like, and trust you. Is that okay? When you recommend something, they will come for it. And that's why I'm telling my students, even when you gather them, don't call me to come and teach them for you. They know you. They do not know me. Okay? And I'm okay with that. I'll be there to be teaching them for you, but you only have to show them this is the way to go. Go be taught by this expert, by this coach. Do it like that. If you're going to do a training, I'll come to your training. I promise you. Okay? No. I'll come to your training and I'll let you handle the training. I'll give you a shout out, of course, and I'll let you take it from there. If you stammer, if you feel uncomfortable, that's okay. Everyone does that. Just make sure that you do it. So right now, for all those who have already taken the challenge, it's open for you guys to go forward and prepare the presentation on PowerPoint. Microsoft PowerPoint is free to use. Just go log in and do it. Okay? You log in and you do it on PowerPoint. Is that cool? You guys are ready to do it? So tomorrow, you're going to evaluate those who have done it. Whether you are halfway, whether you have done mess, you're going to do it. I want to show you this. I want to show you this tool here. I use this one. I use this one. This is Google Images, right? I use Google Images. If you want to be able to get any type of an image, I'll just come here to Google Images and I'll type the image I want. So let's say right now I want class on Zoom. Maybe I want an image like that. Guess what? It's just going to give me an image of people in a Zoom class, right? Look at that. And I'll be able to use anyone that I want. I can literally just download and be able to use it. Okay, you can see you're able to have that. So let's say you want what? Affiliate marketing. If I want a diagram on affiliate marketing, look at that. I'm going to have so many diagrams of affiliate marketing. Pick the simplest one that you understand, not the detailed one, the simplest one. So for me right now, I can just pick what? I can just pick probably this one, right? But you see the point, you are able to have so many images that you can use. Okay? Which other tool do I use mostly? Another tool that I use, thank you. Sorry. So previously, I was looking for a class on, I was looking for a road junction or something like this, yeah? So you just type it, it gives you images, and then you're able to pick. So that is one I use. Do I have another one? I also use ChatGPT a lot, okay? They are all free, so I want you guys to learn how to use them. So ChatGPT gives you ideas that you want to do. And you can type anything and it can give you some more ideas. For example, let's say you want ideas for headlines. Okay, if you want ideas for headlines, so just come here and tell. I actually talk to it like I'm talking to somebody. So I'll tell ChatGPT like this: Hey, I am having a training session about affiliate marketing. Kindly give me 10 possible, not even kindly. Write 10 possible headlines I can use for the presentation. Just like that. And he's going to give me a lot of headlines. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. The other day, the day one, I told you guys to go and look for pain points. Look at this. I can just tell you to write it in just a minute. Write 20 pain points that a working parent goes or a working parent goes through in their what? In their what can we call it? Like the pain points they have to go through. Okay, and they are looking to escape, right? Escape and become free. don't know whether I've stated it properly. Let me see the answers I'll get. Certainly 20 pain points. It's working there. And in just a minute, it does the work for you. Juggling work and family responsibilities. Okay, just talk about that as a pain point. Constantly feeling stressed and overwhelmed by the demands of work and home life. And in just a minute, you have 20. If you want 40, ask for 40. Then you pick from there. If I want the dream desires, I can get it. So those are like my 2 favorite tools I use. Do I have another one? Do I have another tool? I think those are the most common ones I use. And then from there, I can be able to manage from there. But you get the point, right? These tools are actually available for free and we can go to use them. Is it that amazing, guys? Tell me amazing in the comments if that was amazing. Okay? If that was amazing, tell me it was amazing, you guys, and then I'll know that I have been able to deliver the class. Okay, so you have an assignment, okay? You have an assignment. Even if you have not started the challenge, you can join right now and catch up. Is that okay? Join the class and catch up. I know you're a busy mom, you're a busy dad, but tomorrow is holiday, guys. Do something about it because, come on, life is not slowing down. Life is only moving forward, okay? You know, that statement I told you that every single day that goes, you're actually dying. It is true that you don't want to accept, but it's actually true, right? Every single day that passes. So, and I heard this from a pastor. He told me, let me tell you the truth. You don't want to hear this, but it's true. Every single day that passes, you're dying. I was like, think about it. Every day that passes, you are actually approaching the end of your life. So stop thinking about right now. Think about what will happen when you're not there. Struck my mind. I was like, I can't rest. There's no way I'm going to rest. Of course, it's not like those are bad things, but think about them as much as you think about the good things. The best way to succeed is learn what not to do, because it is as important as what to do. So most people come and tell you, please tell me where to click. No. What about tell me where not to click? That question is more valuable than asking me where to click. Tell me what to do instead of tell me what not to do. What not to do is way much important than what to do. Okay? Sorry, kidogo nitakupigia. Yeah. So today, guys, I have an amazing testimonial, guys. I'm super excited because today is the day. This is like my joy when I have people that we have trained and they're able to use the skills and the knowledge you have taught them to come back here and they're able to make it. Okay, DMR company is actually starting out. We are actually 2 months old. Super excited, guys. We are grinding it and we're so much happy for you because we couldn't be here without you. And look here, we are with you whenever or whichever years is going to take for you to start your own company, your own brand. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to start there. We started as affiliate marketers and we learned, now we have our own program and it's going to be great even in the future. But listen here, right now we have amazing news because one of our students called me. I was super excited. I was actually driving home and he called me. I was like, I wasn't remembering him, by the way. He called me in a different number. He told me, you know what, Sam? I'm super excited because today I made my first 2 sales, not 1. 2 sales in the same day. So he's in a different niche. He's going to be telling us about all what he has done. He has been one thing. He's one of the people who has been very consistent in our coaching calls, right? He has been attending coaching calls. And then he's going to be telling us about himself. So without so much further ado, everyone, please help me welcome on stage none other than Christopher Macharia. Okay, my brother, I see you are there.
Hey, thank you very much.
I'm so much happy to see you, my brother. You are a teacher like me, and you're just amazing. I'm so happy to see you. Hey, please tell us a little bit about yourself before we get into it. Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am Christopher Macharia and I'm a teacher, high school teacher just like you.
So, how did you come to know about me or Lucy? Or who did you know first? And then, how did you come to know about us?
I think I knew you through a Facebook.
Okay.
I met you through Facebook. And I heard what you were saying and I thought that let me give a try to what Sam is saying. Then I remember communicating with you through the number that you are giving us.
Correct?
And I made a communication with you through WhatsApp.
Yes.
And I paid. I remember you sent me the till number. Then I paid, and then from there you included me in the WhatsApp group so that I could begin lessons.
Correct.
Since then, I have been participating in your lessons, and I remember I didn't know how actually what was all about marketing and
Yes.
online marketing. But since I joined that group, I've really learned a lot.
That's amazing. That's amazing news.
Yeah.
I'm so much happy to hear about you guys and to have you having here. How does it feel to make your first sale, man? Just tell us that because we want to hear. How does it feel to make your first sale? Like, how is that feeling like for you?
I was so excited. You see, I just read. You see, I've activated my emails. So they just pop in from the notifications just above just at the top bar of the phone. I saw a notification that I have just made a sale. I opened it just when I was reading the email from Sarah. They told me I had sold two ebooks. One that I had that I was vending at 300 shillings. Another one that I was vending 400 shillings. And I was so excited. Actually, I showed my sons, and we celebrated together.
Oh my goodness, guys! It's not how much you make. It's that is, I remember, and I want you actually to keep talking because this is your moment, man. We are so much proud of you. I remember when I made like $6. Gosh, I sold my wife. I even cried. Can you imagine? $6. $6. And I'm so much happy for you. Very proud for your sons for being there for you, man. We realize that you created your own digital product. You already created everything else. Man, I salute you for that. That is so leadership. It shows leadership from you and taking responsibility, stepping forward and moving on, So you have so many people listening here. Some of them are struggling. Some of them have probably lost hope. Some of them are still in the journey. They believe it can be able to happen. The day has not come. What can you tell them, my brother?
The only thing I want to tell them is that they should not give up. If you have that maybe passion in, for example, for my case, I have passion in herbs. So I thought going the herbs way. So I created a TikTok page where I started speaking about herbs. And I remember the day when you were training us, you could tell us to make videos. And I was not able even to make a single video because I was afraid of appearing before the camera. But this time I had to make a video. I remember the first one I really tried so many times before I even could post a single video because I was afraid of what people would say. But now I don't care what they are going to say because now I know I've learned something.
You don't care what they are going to say. Guys, write that down. They don't pay your bills. Why do you give them? Why do you give them control over your life? Oh, my friends are going to say this. Oh, this one is going to say this. Oh, my wife is going to. I've told you this, guys. Oh my goodness. Don't care what they are going to say. Do not even care. Go forward. They don't pay your bills. Those people who you think are going to judge you, don't give them space over your life. Thank you so much, sir. Please continue. You are dropping bombs and bombs of value. Keep going, man.
Yes, thank you.
Wow. That's amazing. Tell us how did you like your marketing method you have mentioned about TikTok? How is it going for you and how are you doing it? And thank you so much for telling us that you are struggling. That is so relatable. so many people who are here, they were struggling. I remember that first time, Coach Lucy, and she has told you many times, it was me on the other side of the screen and the son. And you are like, do it now. It was not like prepare. It was like, do it now. And she took the phone, she started talking. She was like, I should not post this one. That first one that was bad, post. And it was like, now if you realize a mistake, rectify on the next video, and that video, and the fourth video. Right now she's what? Almost 50,000 followers. 50K. It's not even 1 year. How oh my goodness. Post, do it badly. So you are really struggling with TikTok, and you have told us you have a passion for hubs. Guys, are you hearing me this? Are you hearing this? This is just my most amazing testimony I can be able to share here. He was doing hubs, okay? Not affiliate marketing, not DMR, not this, not, he is doing what he is passionate about. And he is making sales from what he is passionate about. What is more beautiful than that? What, in other words, the space of digital marketing or affiliate marketing is just green. Tell me, Chris, do you think sometime in the future you are going to be out of business because of anything, like anything?
No, I think I'm looking to a very bright future because I can see from what I'm doing, people are liking my content because of making better and better content. So I see a very bright future. In fact, I'm contemplating starting another TikTok account where I'll be doing beekeeping because I'm also a beekeeper.
You're also a what? I didn't hear that.
A beekeeper.
Beekeeping. Oh my goodness, man. You are finishing me today. Great, amazing niches. Can you hear that? It's not, I don't want to say under health niche, right? But it's very tiny, and he has identified what he wants to do. Oh man, I just wish you success, and oh my goodness, you're so inspiring, man. You're so inspiring. You're doing what you love, you're doing it your own way, and you're using the skills. What can you tell somebody about our coaching calls? And those of us who miss, because we have a big number of us here, we just miss for whatever reason. And I know for a fact you have been very consistent with attending our coaching calls. Tell us about a little bit about that.
What I would tell the new recruits or the new members is that they should be consistent and they should be focused, because what I'm telling you is going to benefit you, because things like funnels, I never knew about funnels. I never knew about sites where you can say you can make your digital products and sell them. Sites like there, I never knew about it. Actually, it's you some me come to know all this. Actually, I'm really thanking you, because I would just have stuck to my teaching job until I retire. But now you open my eyes. Actually, even the 10,000 I paid you is not enough. I think one of these days I'm going to reward you with something extra.
Oh my goodness. And let me just add to your thinking. Okay. You know what? Yes, Lucy, you want to say something?
Yes, I want to say something, and I want Chris to correct me if I'm wrong. Chris came up on, I think around December. He's among the people who really criticized our map and our coaching, yeah? No, our training. And when we did the implementation class, I think I did that, the wrongest class I ever did. And Chris promised to do it very well. He was among the people who complained, if I'm not wrong. Is it true, Chris?
Yes, that is true.
Yes, and this guy, you members, I can tell you, Chris has been consistent. He's the one who complained about our map, and that's when we decided to change our map. And now Chris is the one testifying that he has made a sale. He's even gone to his niche. He's even doing what he loves, and he's going to help me. I think I need those books, Chris. Number one, that one you send me the link, I'll buy. And at least also members realize one thing. I've always said when we entered this digital space with Sam, it has opened up our minds. It's not only what we are teaching you or the money we are getting, but the comfort, the satisfaction you get by even answering those DMs, doing that ebook. I mean, talking to people like today, I think I had calls all over Tanzania, wherever, you know. I mean, you feel so good, you feel satisfied. And I'm sure, Chris, you're feeling that, yeah?
Yeah,
Whenever you engage your clients, how do you feel?
I feel so satisfied. Actually, I feel very happy. Now that
Okay.
I have something that I can share with people, in the end result, I can get something out of it.
And I'm telling you, Chris, you're going to make many sales. We are told when you make the first sale online, you're about to make 100. So I can see that coming for you. And may God bless you. And thank you for coming back to to share with the members and with all of us. It's quite encouraging. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I even forgot what I wanted to say, but man, I'm so happy for you. Hey, I also want to see what you have written in the books, man. Just send the link. I'm also going to buy those books and I want to read through because the wisdom you have and the insights, it's just gold. Now, sorry, there's something I wanted to say and then I'm out of my mind. What did I want to say before Lucy came? There's something I want to say, just like a huge shout out. So you have told coaching calls have been very, very valuable. And it is true, guys. If you miss coaching calls and you're only relying on DMR, chances are not like DMR is bad, but the personal support works great. There are things we will mention on these coaching calls that you will not be able to get them. The updates, everything else, they happen inside these coaching calls. That's why we believe there is so much gold. Even if you're not able to attend live, of course, live is way much better, but you can watch the recordings, right? That is so cool. So we're so much happy for you, Chris. I can't wait to see you make more and more sales and change your life. And you know what? This is what I wanted to say. Now it has come. I'm looking at your industry of the health niche. So you're doing health niche, but specifically you're doing is it beekeeping? Beekeeping is the second option, right?
Yeah, yes.
First option is
Herbs.
I'm doing herbs. Actually, I speak about herbs. I share information on herbs.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what, man? So right now you're doing an ebook on herbs. You gain more experience. You create a course on how to use herbs, on the best herbs to use, on how each herbs heals each disease. Very gold. Very gold. Then know a place where they could physically buy those herbs. You don't have to be the one selling the herbs. If you have them, you can do delivery, but it can also strain you, especially with delivery. But if you know a place, a farm, where people could go and you could get a commission for every sale they make, you can still do that. Number 3,
In fact,
you can become a coach on herbal medicine, and you can literally coach people on Zoom and tell them, if your face looks like this herb works better. If your leg has this disease or whatever it is, I have no idea how herbs work, but try to imagine through like the green space of rich and wealthy. Come on. Tell me, Chris, something you're saying.
in fact, Chris, what you are saying, somebody reached out to me after liking my conduct. She makes herbs, but now she doesn't have the traffic.
Oh my goodness! Look at that.
She doesn't have the traffic. So she reached out to me. Actually, I think it's yesterday. She gave me her number, and I reached out to her today, and she was telling me that she has many herbs but doesn't know how to reach the customers. So I told her, from what I have been doing, I've been getting so many people who are asking me where they can get the herbs. You see, I don't have the herbs, but I have the information.
Yes.
So we are planning to have a deal with her so that I will be directing some of my traffic to her for them to buy the products from her, the physical products.
Look at that. Look at that. Even if she strikes a 50% deal per client, he's going to make a lot of money and he doesn't do the work. So the owner of the hubs does most of the work. He keeps most of the profit and he doesn't do anything. He is selling information. Do you see what I'm talking about? He is going to be selling information on what he likes. Oh my goodness, man. This is so cool, man. So cool. So you're going to be directing people to where they can go to get it, and every deal that goes to them. But listen here. For every person, make sure you collect their contacts, their email address, their name, have them safe. You will need them. I promise you. Build your audience as you are making money. Man, I'm so proud of you. I'm super proud of you, man.
Actually, I have already made a funnel through System.io,
Oh my
which is now
goodness.
the emails, making the sales through seller, and then again congratulating them, and then the only thing that I'm left with is to have the email campaigns. That is that I have not made.
That is super amazing. Can I show you something quickly here that can help you to be able to do it, and you can be able to help. You can come here to this tool. I've shown you ChatGPT, right? And you can tell ChatGPT like this: hey, write 20 emails about, give me a title or a hubs that you use commonly.
Like we can say milk visto.
Milk beast.
Milk visto.
Milk
Visto.
Milk visto.
Visto. THISTLE.
Why? At the milk tisto.
Visto. T.
Visto.
Sorry, T?
THI. Let me type it.
Oh, you're saying visto. Okay.
Milk visto.
So it's going to be like write 20 emails. Discover the benefits of milk visto of liver health. What? That's awesome. It brings the content. Look at that. It's going to write for you 20 emails. You edit them, you change some words, you take it and you put it in the email campaigns, and then you put your link to seller. Right?
Yes.
That's how you do it. Like, there are so many opportunities for you to make money. Just do the work. Tell us, did you do the work or this was all accident?
I'm not getting you. Sorry.
Did you you told us about the journey you had to go with the TikTok, and also the journey you had to go with creating your own 2 ebooks, not 1, 2, and you sell them the same day. 2. How cool is that? Also, you're able to do all the research and putting everything in order and setting up, because I don't remember you asking me to help you do the funnel. You did it yourself. Man, I'm super proud of you. And you did a funnel on the hubs. How cool is that? So was it all accident, or there was work to be done? Tell us that, because that part, I don't want people to ignore that it was. Tell us whether it was work you did or it was all accidental.
I had to do some work. Actually, that was the knowledge that I gained from you. I remember you taught about funnels. It's the day you taught us about funnels. There's a funnel you shared to us about the DMM funnel. That's what I studied, and then I edited it to have my own funnel.
That's so cool, man. What are some of the challenges, if you can tell us, that you have come through? And this is probably the last question. I know you don't have so much time, and you told me about the situation. What are some of the challenges you have had to overcome as a person to get where you are, starting from doing content and showing out yourself out there? What are some of the things you had to go through?
The only challenge I can say is just myself. The negativity I had in me, that people would just not appreciate what I was doing. Maybe you see, when you speak in front of people, some people fear speaking in front of people. So those are some of the challenges. Before you overcome that challenge, you have to really believe in yourself. And I know most people here, maybe that is what is holding them back so that they cannot. But if they overcame that, in fact, by now they could be making so many videos in their niche in TikTok, and maybe they could have made so many followers. And from there, they can get the traffic they can drive traffic to their products.
So the challenge is yourself. That's what he's saying. You're the one who
Yes.
is standing between you and your journey. Your success, you're the one who is on the way. You are literally blocking yourself. It's like nothing else. It's you. I like the way you put it that way. One of my coaches, Alex Homosi, says, don't get on your own way. Don't block yourself. You know, overcome those challenges. Thank you so much, man. I really feel so much empowered by you.
Sam,
Yes.
I need to ask Chris something, maybe to encourage the members. One thing I've realized personally, when I'm in the group and when I'm with few people, I mean individually or in a group, you feel motivated. But when you drop and you don't attend the classes or even talking to the people in this space, because you see, we are told whatever you want to do, you do it with parts of the same feathers flock together, isn't it? Chris, you've been in this world for, I think, 5 months or 6 months, I don't know. But at least today is when you've made your first sale. What can you tell the members here? For them to be motivated, do they need to stick here or to stick on their own out there in the cold?
If you stick on your own, I think you will lose focus. So you must attend the classes, and again, you must be focused. You must look at the goal that is ahead of you. If you know you must pay your bills, and there's nobody who is going to pay your bills except you, then you must remain focused. You must remain focused because, and again, you must invest in learning. You must invest in learning. You can even, after attending lessons, do some extra work. You can go to YouTube and look for videos in that area, maybe videos on funnels, videos on Sarah, and even videos on how to make a good video, or maybe on TikTok. And that way you are going to learn. And then you practice what you have learned. That is how you're going to go ahead.
Oh, thank you, Chris. That's okay. The initials for focus is, the acronym is focus. It's no, is it what is it called? 401 course until successful. Yeah. So he says we should be focused. You should be in the group. We should at least ensure that you also seek content on the area you are interested in. You don't have to do what we're telling you to do, like to market DML. You can market anything of your choice. We've had testimonies here of people who sell Forex, people who train Forex, people who are selling insurances. So we are not limiting you to this space. You can go out there, do your own ebooks. You have, I believe all of you, you have the free course on how to create your own ebook. So if you are a specialty in an area, please go ahead and write that ebook and sell it. Yeah, all the instructions are there. And I'm sure we are going to benefit and we'll rejoice with all of you. We are so happy. Personally, I'm happy, Chris, that you've made that step. And we'll support one another as we go along. The teachers will also become the students in some of the areas. Okay, thank you so much, Chris.
Welcome.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much for your time. Wish you success. I promise you the congratulations message. You just made a sale. They are so heartwarming, and you really want to see them every day. When you see them in the morning, your day is just bright, naturally. It makes your day so good. Doesn't matter how much, but that alone lifts your spirit and you're able to do it. So, man, go and multiply your efforts. Do it even more because it has been proven that what you do works. It has been stamped by fate, by nature. Okay? That what you are doing can work. Now go and multiply your efforts. Don't even go back. Double your efforts now. You already know what works. You even know what doesn't work. Do away with what doesn't work. Focus on what works. Then do that many, many times. I promise you, success is going to find you where you are. So without so much further ado, guys, you had it. You had it from the horse mouth. A wonderful, amazing success story live here. He's doing in a different niche. In other words, the world is just open for you to devour and take it where you want. Without me having to say further much ado, I want to wish you guys an amazing good night. Bye-bye, and I'll see you. For those who are doing the challenge, you guys, we can go to meet tomorrow and we proceed from where we stopped. Bye-bye, guys, and have a good night.
Sam,
Yes?
before
Somebody
you
wants
go,
to say something.
yeah, I had a question.
Please,
Leo
Agnes.
umekataa kutupia questions. Kutupia question time. Anyway, nilikuwa nauliza
You know, we don't want to
for
overwhelm our guest of honor. But
There's no
please go
problem,
ahead.
Sam. There's no problem. I'm ready.
no, it's actually not about him. Yeye nimemsikiza na nitakuwa customer wa Honey. So I was asking Sam. Sam,
I'm
can you
listening.
people hear me?
Yes,
Oh,
we
I was
can, Agnes.
for someone to make to buy the program DMR, do they have to pay for seller first, or they can buy and then pay the seller after, like they want to do the DMR ama to do the selling?
Good question.
Umelewa?
Yes, I got your question. So for somebody to buy DMR, they don't have to pay for seller first. They
No.
just pay for DMR and they'll be able to access it without payment. How many of us here have not activated seller with the 900 and we still have access? So many of us, right? The
Oh,
free version of seller
Agnes.
allows you to access without
Yes.
paying also. So you can be able to access without having to pay.
Agnes,
Thank
you
you.
know, there will be customers. Customers don't have to pay. It's the same way like when you're not an affiliate and you're not a content creator, you don't have to pay for content creation. I mean, whatever the creator part, yeah, you only need to pay for what you're using. So if you're a customer, you don't have to pay anything. If you're an affiliate, you want to be an affiliate to sell, of course, now you pay the 900.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you. Good night,
I've been a
guys.
customer for long and I was not paying. I started paying when I started selling.
Ah, thank you.
Great. Another
Good
question?
night, everyone.
Thank
I
you so
think
much.
Clement had a question, or Clement, I thought I saw him. Mine is red. I
He
think
left.
he has left. He had unmuted. Okay.
That's all. Good night, guys. Bye-bye. Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.